Chapter 18, Loashil Etana. Begin all acts and thinking by using El Kulum, the All. Tablet 1. Tablet of Etana, 19 by 9 = 171. Lo, the great Aluhum, the Igigi designed the blueprints of a city. The Igigi laid the plans for its foundation. The Anunnagi designed this actual city of Kish. The Anunnagi made and laid its brickwork firm. In council they decided to let Etana be their shepherd and rule first in the great city. Let Etana be their builder and ruler and holder of the staff of leadership. The great Anunnagi, who decreed destinies, sat and conferred their counsel on the land. They were creating the four quarters of the world and establishing the form of it. The Igigi were greatly satisfied and decreed names of its provinces for them all. They had not established a ruler over all the people of each province. At that time the headband and crown had not been put together, and the lapis lazuli scepter had not been decreed over him. At the same time near them the throne dais had not been made. The Sebitti barred the gates against armies' attacks. The Sebitti barred them against other settled peoples. The Igigi would patrol the city from the skies. Ishtar was looking for a shepherd and searching high and low for a ruler. Inanna was looking for a shepherd and searching high and low for a shepherd. Enlil was looking for a throne dais for Etana, the young man for whom Ishtar is looking so diligently and searches endlessly day and shadow hour sleepless. A ruler is hereby affirmed for the land, and in Kish it is established that Etana is that ruler. He brought rulership down to Eridu. The Anunnagi of the lands were satisfied in him. He named him Fishman, Serpent of the Sea. He built a fort in his behalf. The throne dais of Adad his Anunnagi named Baal. In the shade of that throne dais a poplar sprouted fresh water. On its crown an Eagle-Man crouched, and a Serpent-Man lay at its base. Every day they would keep watch for their prey to come. The Eagle-Man made its voice heard and said to the Serpent-Man, "Come, let us be friends. Let us be comrades, you and I." The Serpent-Man made its voice heard and spoke to the Eagle-Man. "You are not fit for friendship in the sight of Shamash, whose consort is Aya. You are wicked, and you have grieved his heart. You have done unforgivable deeds, an abomination to the Anunnagi. But come, let us stand up and make a pledge together. Let us swear an oath on the next of Shamash's great day." In the presence of Shamash the warrior, they swore an oath. Whoever oversteps the limit set by Shamash, Shamash shall deliver into the hands of the smiter for harm. Whoever oversteps the limit set by Shamash, may the mountain keep its path far away from him. May the prowling weapon make straight for him. May the snares on which the oath to Shamash is sworn overturn him, ensnare him. When they had sworn the oath, on the next of Shamash's day, they stood up straight and went up the mountain. Each day they kept watch for their prey to come. The Eagle-Man would catch a wild bull or wild ass, and the Serpent-Man would eat, then turn away so that its young could eat. The Serpent-Man would catch mountain goats or gazelles, and the Eagle-Man would eat, then turn away so that its young could eat. The Eagle-Man would catch wild boar and wild sheep, and the Serpent-Man would eat, then turn away so that its young could eat. The Serpent-Man would catch cattle from the plains and wild beasts from the countryside, and the Eagle-Man would eat, then turn away so that its young could eat. The young of the Serpent-Man had an abundance of food. The Eagle-Man's young grew large and flourished. When the Eagle-Man's young grew large and flourished, when the Eagle-Man's young had grown large and flourished, the Eagle-Man plotted evil in its heart, and in its heart it plotted evil, and made up its mind to eat its friends' young ones. The Eagle-Man made its voice heard and spoke to its young, "I am going to eat the Serpent-Man's young ones. The Serpent-Man is sure to be angry. So I shall go up and abide in the sky. I shall come down from the treetop only to eat the fruit." A small fledgling, especially wise, addressed its words to the Eagle-Man, its father. "Father, don't eat. The net of Shamash will ensnare you. The snares on which the oath of Shamash is sworn will overturn you and ensnare you. Remember, whoever oversteps the limit set by Shamash, Shamash shall deliver into the hands of the smiter for harm." It would not listen to them, and then turn away so that its young could eat. In the dusk period at the close of day, the Serpent-Man came and was carrying its load, stared, for its nest was not there. Daylight hour came, he waited, but the Eagle-Man did not appear, for with its talons it had clawed at the ground, and its dust cloud covered the heavens on high. The serpent-man lay down and wept. Its tears flowed before Shamash. I trusted in you, Shamash, the warrior, and I was helpful and sincere to the eagle-man who lives on the branches. Now the serpent-man's nest is grief-stricken. My own nest is not there, while its nest is safe. My young ones are scattered, and its young ones are safe. It came down and ate my young ones. You know the wrong which it has done me, Shamash. Truly, O Shamash, your net is as wide as earth. Your snare is as broad as the sky. The eagle-man should not escape from your net, as criminal as Anzu or Zuin, who wronged his comrade. When he heard the serpent-man's plea, Shamash made his voice heard and spoke to the serpent-man. Go along the path, cross the mountain, where a wild bull abundant and has been bound for you. Open up its innards, slit open its stomach. Make a place to sit inside its stomach. All kinds of birds will come down with them. The eagle-man too will come down with them. Since it will not be aware of danger to itself, it will search out the most tender morsels, will comb the area and search for it. Penetrate to the lining of the innards. When it enters the innards, you must seize it by the wing, cut its wings, feather and pinion, pluck it and throw it into a bottomless pit. Let it die there of hunger and thirst. At the command of the warrior Shamash, the serpent-man came upon the wild bull and opened up its innards and slit open its stomach and made a place to sit inside its stomach. All kinds of birds came down from the sky and began to eat the flesh. But the eagle-man was aware of the danger to itself and would not eat the flesh with the other birds. The eagle-man made its voice heard and spoke to its son. Come, and let us go down, and let us eat the flesh of this wild bull. The eagle-man reasoned this to itself. If the birds felt any fear, how would they be eating the flesh so peacefully? It did not pay heed to them, did not listen to the words of its sons, came down and stood upon the wild bull. The eagle-man inspected the flesh, but kept scanning ahead of it and behind it. It inspected the flesh again, but kept scanning ahead of it and behind it. It kept going further in the stomach until it penetrated to the lining of the innards. As it went right in, the serpent-man seized it by the wing. You robbed my young ones from my nest. You robbed my nest. The eagle-man made its voice heard and began to speak. Spare me, and I shall give you as once betrothed a nudunu payment. The serpent-man made its voice heard and began to speak. If I were to free you, how would I answer, Shamash? The punishment due to you would revert to me, the punishment that I now inflict on you. It cut its wings, pinion, and feather, plucked it, and threw it into a pit. It was left to die of hunger and thirst. The eagle-man cried in regret. Every day it prayed repeatedly to Shamash, Am I to die in the pit? Who realizes that it is your punishment I bear? Save my life for me, the eagle-man, so that I may broadcast your fame for eternity. Chapter 18, Loha Shil Etana. Tablet of Etana 2, 19 by 6, 114. Lo, the eagle-man made its voice heard and spoke to Shamash. O ruler, I thank you. The offspring of mine, that of a bird, I pledge to you. Whatever I say in honor of you, at the command of Shamash, I am saved. The offspring of mine that is of the bird, I pledge to you. The eagle-man made its voice heard and spoke to Etana. Why have you come to me? Tell me. Etana made his voice heard and spoke to the eagle-man. O my friend, give me the plant of birth. Show me the plant of birth. Remove my shame and provide me with a son. Shamash made his voice heard and spoke to Etana. Go along the road, cross the mountain, find a pit and look carefully down there. It will show you the plant of birth. At the command of Shamash, the warrior, Etana went across the mountain, found the pit, and looked at what was inside it. An eagle-man was abandoned down there. The eagle-man raised itself up at once. Show me the plant of birth. Remove my shame and provide me with a son. Leave the plant with me when you get out. Leave it, I beg you. Then the eagle-man said to Etana, the ruler of Kish, All alone I shall search the mountains and cross the road. Let me bring the plant of birth as I promised to you. When Etana heard this, he covered the front of the pit with juniper, made for it, and threw down its wings and kept the plant. Thus, he kept the eagle-man alive in the pit. He began to teach it to fly again. For 1 month, then a second month, he kept the plant and the eagle-man alive in the pit, and began to teach it to fly again. For a 3rd month, then a 4th month, he kept the plant and the eagle-man alive in the pit, and began to teach it to fly again. Etana helped it for 7 months. In the 8th month, he helped it out of its pit. The Eagle-Man, now well fed, was as strong as a fierce lion. The Eagle-Man made its voice heard and spoke to Etana. My friend, we really are friends, you and I. Tell me what you wish from me, that I may give it to you. Etana made his voice heard and spoke to the Eagle-Man. Change my destiny for and disclose what is concealed. Etana did as he was ordered by Shamash and went and helped the Eagle-Man out of the pit. The Eagle-Man hunted around in the mountains day and shadow hour, but the plant of birth was not to be found there. Come, my friend, let me carry you up to the sky. Let us meet with Ishtar, the mistress of birth. Beside Ishtar, the mistress of birth, let us find a new plant. Put your arms over my sides. Put your hands over the quills of my wings. He put his arm over its sides, put his hands over the quills of its wings. The Eagle-Man took him upwards for a mile. My friend, look at the country. How does it seem? The affairs of the country buzz with prosperity like flies building their homes, and the wide sea is no bigger than a sheepfold. The Eagle-Man took him up a 2nd mile. My friend, look at the country. How does it seem? The country has turned into a garden of delight, and the wide sea is no bigger than a bucket. It took him up a 3rd mile. My friend, look at the country. How does it seem? I am looking for the country, but I can't see it, and my eyes cannot even pick out the wide sea. My friend, I cannot go any further towards heaven. Retrace the way and let me go back to my city. The Eagle-Man shrugged him off for 1 mile, then dropped down and retrieved him on its wings. The Eagle-Man shrugged him off for a 2nd mile, then dropped down and retrieved him on its wings. The Eagle-Man shrugged him off for a 3rd mile, then dropped down and retrieved him on its wings. A meter from the ground, the Eagle-Man shrugged him off, then dropped down and retrieved him on its wings. Etana said to the Eagle-Man, My friend, I saw a first bad dream. The city of Kish was sobbing from the disagreement between the Anunnagi. Within it the people were in mourning for the disobedience of Enki to Anu. I sang a song of lamentation for this great grief. O Kish, giver of life! Etana cannot give you an heir, for they are in exile. O Kish, giver of life! Etana cannot give you an heir, for they have been run away. His wife said to Etana, The Elohim showed me a dream. Like Etana, my husband, I have had a dream of distress. Like you, the Elohim have shown me a dream of distress, and his ghost is most holy. Etana opened his mouth and spoke to the Eagle-Man. My friend, that Elohim showed me another dream of delight. We were going through the entrance of the gate of Anu, father of Enlil and Enki. We bowed down together, you and I. We were going through the entrance of the gate of Sin, Shamash, Baal-Adad, and Ishtar. We bowed down together, you and I. I saw a house with a window that was not sealed. I pushed it open and went inside. Sitting in there was a girl, adorned with a crown. Beautiful was her face. A throne was set in place, and within this great house she sat. Beneath the throne crouched snarling lions. I came up, and the lions sprang at me. I woke up terrified. The Eagle-Man said to Etana, My friend, the significance of the dream is quite clear. Come, let me carry you up to the heaven of Anu, the great Al. Put your chest over its breast, put his hands over its sides, put your arms over my sides. He put his chest over its breast, put his hands over its feathers, put his arms over its sides. The Eagle-Man tied its load on securely, took him up a mile, and spoke to him, to Etana. See, my friend, how the country seems. Inspect the sea. Look carefully for its features. The country is only the edge of point seen of a mountain, and whatever has become of the sea. The Eagle-Man took him up a 2nd mile and spoke to Etana. See, my friend, how the country seems. The sea has turned into a gardener's ditch. When they came up to the heaven of Anu, they went through the gate of Anu, father of Enlil and Enki. The Eagle-Man and Etana bowed down together. They went through the gate of Sin, Shamash, Baal-Adad, also called Elion, the fowl, and Ishtar. The Eagle-Man and Etana bowed down together. He pushed it open and went inside. This is how it was recorded, and this how it will be. Chapter 18 tells the story of Etana, a chosen ruler of Kish, and his connection with powerful beings like the Anunnagi, Igigi, Shamash, Ishtar, the Eagle-Man, and the Serpent-Man. At its core, it's about destiny, betrayal, and the search for the plant of birth, a symbol of fertility, renewal, and the continuation of life. and human struggle into a story of how leadership and divine order were established on Earth. Step-by-step story. Part 1. Building the city of Kish. The Igigi, sky beings, and Anunnagi gods design the city of Kish. They need a shepherd ruler for the people. After searching, Etana is chosen as the ruler. Kish becomes the first great city with divine approval. Part 2. The Eagle-Man and the Serpent-Man, near Kish, by a throne dais, sacred platform, a poplar tree grows. On top of the tree lives an Eagle-Man, and at its base lives a Serpent-Man. At first, they make a pact of friendship, swearing an oath before Shamash, the sun deity of justice. They hunt together and share food for their families. But soon the Eagle-Man grows jealous and decides to betray the Serpent-Man by eating its young. The Eagle-Man ignores the warnings of his own children. The Serpent-Man discovers the betrayal, cries out to Shamash for justice. Shamash instructs the Serpent-Man on how to trap the Eagle-Man. The Serpent-Man ambushes the Eagle-Man, cuts its wings, and throws it into a pit to die. Part 3. Etana and the Eagle-Man. Etana, who is desperate to have a child, is told by Shamash to seek out the plant of birth. In his search, he finds the Eagle-Man trapped in the pit. Instead of leaving it to die, Etana helps the Eagle-Man heal and teaches it to fly again. Over months, Etana restores the Eagle-Man's strength. Part 4. The Journey to Heaven. The Eagle-Man, grateful, offers to carry Etana to the heavens to meet Ishtar, the mistress of birth, to find the plant of birth. Etana climbs on the Eagle-Man's back and they soar upward mile after mile. From the sky, Etana looks down and sees the earth shrink. First, the sea looks like a sheepfold, then a bucket, then like a gardener's ditch. But Etana grows fearful and asks to return. He later has dreams of the heavens and of lions, thrones, and a crowned woman, signs of great spiritual meaning. The ending. The Eagle-Man reassures Etana and takes him all the way to the heaven of Anu, where they pass through gates guarded by great deities like Sin, Shamash, Baaladad, and Ishtar. There, the mystery of the plant of birth lies, holding the power to give Etana the child he longs for. The meaning in simple words. 1. Kish's origin story. Kish became the first great city with a ruler chosen by the gods. 2. Eagle and serpent lesson. The eagle's betrayal shows the consequences of breaking trust. The serpent's justice through Shamash shows that divine law punishes betrayal. 3. Etana's struggle. His longing for a child represents the human desire for legacy, continuation, and fertility. 4. The plant of birth symbolizes divine blessing, fertility, and the continuation of humanity through divine favor. 5. The ascent to heaven. Etana's journey with the eagle is like a spiritual vision quest, showing how a mortal can bridge the gap between earth and the heavens when chosen by divine beings. In plain terms, Chapter 18 is a mythical adventure about trust, betrayal, justice, and the human quest for life and legacy. Etana, the chosen king, seeks the plant of birth to have a son. With the help of the Eagle-Man, who himself had fallen from grace but was restored, Etana travels to the heavens, showing that human destiny is always tied to divine will.